Hello there, Yozamai here. Thank you for clicking on this video. So today we're going to unfortunately talk about the fact that Gina Carano was just fired. And you know why she was fired? Because she had different political views, because she dared to question the narrative. And I do believe that any sane person in this world is questioning the narrative and is protesting the measures and every nonsense that comes out of the politician's mouth. The fact that Gina Carano, because she dares to express her opinions, has been fired, but people like James Gunn are still employed. If you don't know what James Gunn did, then look up those tweets. I cannot even read them. It's disturbing. And the fact that he's still working is, I mean, yeah, hypocrisy. And then you have Disney filming in China near concentration camps, and you have Disney who minimize John Boyega on the Chinese poster, but then they come to the Western world and preach for social justice, but they do that. How is this normal? How is this okay? You have Harvey Weinstein, who has been in Hollywood for ages, and you had even Meryl Streep, who went on the stage and called him a god.
I just want to thank my agent, Kevin Uvain, and God, Harvey Weinstein. The Punisher, Old Testament, I guess.
And laughed about it, and everybody loved him. But obviously we know how that turned out. People in Hollywood know. It's not like they didn't know. When they say, oh, I didn't know about that's a lie. Everybody in Hollywood know what's going on. Also, Free Britney. Now celebrities out of nowhere are like, Free Britney. No, you knew about that and you didn't do anything. But now that people are seeing what's happening, you're just trying to appear good and that you didn't know anything. But anyways, it's a big topic, because all of these people like James Gunn, they come out as liberals and they say the right things. That's why everything is forgiven. But you have Gina Carano, who didn't bend the knee, who didn't back down, and she got fired for that. She never incited violence. She never made fun of anyone for real. She didn't offend anyone. And I still cannot believe that this is happening and that I'm making this video. You should totally go and watch the Critical Drinkers video on her. It is absolutely sad, but it's beautiful. I just want to say that it's a very good video. And the fact that Lucasfilm came out with a statement that she's not employed there, but nevertheless her social media posts denigrating people based on their cultural and religious identities are abhorrent and unacceptable. When did she offend someone based on their cultural and religious identities? She never once mentioned anyone's religion or culture, and this is a lie. This is a lie. I don't know how people don't see that. So you have Disney, who are hypocrites. You have Hollywood, who is full of pedophiles and other abusers, and they get to have their careers. But then you have a woman who expresses different opinions, who says, hey, maybe the scientists are not, maybe something's not right there. I mean, you had scientists back in the 20s or 30s that were saying that smoking is good for women. I mean, no, you cannot trust anyone. Don't be naive. Don't trust anything you hear on media, because that's not real life. I'm just mad because Twitter cannot decide who to fire and who to hire. These people cannot decide who lives and who dies. This is not okay. Yes, she did compare conservatives to the Holocaust, and maybe that is a bit exaggerated, but it will come to that. But then you have people constantly comparing Trump to Hitler. But Hitler, you couldn't vote him out of office. That's why we had World War II, right? And it is insane. You have people comparing normal people to Nazis for just having different opinions, and that's okay. But when she comes out and says something that's not even that controversial, you have people losing their minds and firing her. That's insane to me. I just wanted to come out and say that I will always support her. no matter what, because she's not a Nazi, she's not a transphobe, she's not a racist. And it is very unfortunate because Cara Dune was a fan favorite, and I hope we see her again one day because we are not backing down. Cancel Disney Plus has been trending for hours, and I couldn't be happier because, as someone said, we best vote with our wallets, and I think that's very important. So let's keep the trend with cancel Disney Plus because they don't deserve it, because they're hypocrites. They should know that we have all the power, not them. I mean, you have people like Star Wars Theory and Drunk Tripio who just raised over 40,000 for human trafficking. But what did Disney do for that? I mean, Disneyland is a big source for child trafficking, so maybe that's why they're not doing anything. It is insanity, and it is sad, and I hope, I mean, the one thing that Star Wars taught us is to have hope, and I will never lose hope. And I just want to say thank you for subscribing, and if you like that video, please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know down below what do you think about the whole situation, and see you in the next video. And may the force be with us for real.